Hello folks, welcome to Flash Talks. First time in a while I've done a wrestling review. It's been a while, and if I'll be honest, I was so rammed with wrestling in the run up to Mania. Post Mania, I've only really seen the pay-per-views, and they've been good. They've been a good watch, all of them, I would say. But I haven't actually come on here and given my feedback on what's been going on. So I thought I'd get on here and do one. So, Money in the Bank. One of the most fun events of the year, always. I still miss it being a part of WrestleMania. But I guess the whole concept became too big for it not to have its own show. And of course you've got the men and the women's ladder matches. Unless you did that across both nights of Mania. Yeah, I think there'd be an appetite for that, but it's obviously a very popular event, and it was a really good watch. In fact, the whole product is great at the moment. You've just got so much going on storyline wise as we head towards the big change of next year, going to Netflix, where things we are told are about to get less PG, should we say. We'll see what happens on that front. It'll be exciting no matter what they do. But onto the show itself. I have heard really good things. I've also heard some naff things. My own personal opinion, it was a good show, full of good matches, and I will firstly say the women's ladder match was better than the men's. I also read a report that someone said the men's was the best ladder match they've ever seen. And I've just come on here and said the women's was better. Not too sure what they were watching. Of course, it's incredible. The athleticism is amazing. Ladder matches, fucking hell, I could never do a ladder match, let's put it that way. I think it was a good ladder match, the men's, and a lot of people shit all over Drew McIntyre winning and then cashing in later in the night to try and win the world title in the Seth and Priest match, and of course unsuccessfully doing so because CM Punk came out and beat the crap out of Mr. McIntyre. Now, a lot of people have said they don't like this idea of the contract being used as part of a storyline. I strongly disagree. I think this Punk and McIntyre storyline is one of the best storylines they have going at the moment. It's ultimately going to end with a match between the two. I'd assume the first match will be SummerSlam, and then they've just announced the Bad Blood pay-per-view, so I'm thinking maybe Hell in a Cell between the two at Bad Blood to end the rivalry, which has been going on since Mania. And it's been really good to watch. Obviously, go back to Mania. You start with, I don't even know if I did a WrestleMania review show actually. I feel like I definitely should have done, but yeah, obviously McIntyre wins the world title from Seth. Then Punk, of course, jumps in at the announce desk, and then we get the cash in. So he's been screwed by Punk twice. He's obviously battered the shit out of Punk as well. Actually, no, sorry. 3 times he's been screwed by Punk. Mania, his title match in Glasgow, and then this one at Money in the Bank. So it's pointing to who's the heel in this scenario, because Punk makes a great heel, as we know, but McIntyre, I'm loving him just going ape shit and smashing everything up. really good, real fun to watch, and hats off to them for doing this. Yes, you could have said, and I would have said going into it, this has got to be Jay Uso that wins the contract. Even another fan favourite, Mr. Yeah, was in there. You had LA Knight and Yeet, yeah, Yeet, yeah, Yeet, yeah, Yeet. Oh God, I'm going again. Going at it in that one. So it could have gone to either of them, and the fans would have been happy. But McIntyre, I enjoyed it personally. The ladies' ladder match was given to the right person, in my opinion. Tiffy time, baby. This is going to be a good run for her. She will ultimately win one of the women's titles within the next year, and I could see it actually happening sooner rather than later. But that's the beauty of the contract, isn't it? You just don't know when it's going to happen. That's what makes it exciting. And I've got to say, the women in this match really did put their bodies on the line. I mean, some women's ladders matches in the past have been criticised for being very botchy and it's not really set up for women to do ladders matches, but this was phenomenal. The stuff they put their bodies through was incredible. And Lyra Valkyria, wow. That woman took some bumps. They all did, really. I mean, some insane stuff going on, but a really fun match. Match of the night for me was definitely the women's ladder match. Same as the Rumble. The women's Rumble match was better than the men's Rumble match. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. And then, of course, we had the Intercontinental title match. Another guy who's super over, Sami Zayn. You know, if you go to a live show now, you're singing your heart out to Sami Zayn's theme. Against Bron Breakker. Bron is one for the future, I'm telling you that. But you're not going to have Sami drop his belt yet. It's just too much of a good run going on for him. So yeah, that was quite a good, solid match, and it didn't go that long from what I remember. But what's good about WWE shows at the moment is their pay-per-views they're believing in the philosophy of less is more. Vince used to think more is more when you'd have 5.5 hour, 6 hour pay-per-views, and it tires the fans out. So having this being I think it was just over 3 hours, which is plenty, and 5 matches in total, was absolutely fine. We also got the big announcement from Mr. Cena of his retirement tour coming for 2025. Now, this is big news. He hasn't really touched on it, but I think a reason maybe 2025 has been chosen. It's 20 years since he first won the world title. So it kind of makes sense. Will he get the 17th title? We shall see. He's alluded to the Royal Rumble being a big event for him. So is he going to be in the match? Is he going to have a title match? I'm excited to see what it brings. And a lot of people have criticised John over the years for, because he's at the helm of the PG era, and people found the PG era boring. But he took the company through some really tough times and really helped plough it along. And he's not the best wrestler in the world, no, but he is entertaining, and I have a lot of respect for John Cena. So, yeah, you can't see him. And it's been a great run for him. So, doing good things in Hollywood now. I've seen a few of his movies, and yeah, he's quite good. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this run. Hopefully, it's not Baron Corbin his last match. A bit like Kurt Angle, but yeah, it's going to be a good run, good final run. And the final match, the main event, was the Bloodline against Cody, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton. And This was a good match. 6-man tag. Ref got put down. I thought it was going to get bloody at one point because the commentary were alluding to the fact that it's gone from my tongue. It's gone. Mr. New Boy in the Bloodline. Please hit me up in the comments. What's his name? Is quite barbaric, and I was expecting some blood or something, but I think that will come at some point. He's obviously one hell of an athlete. But Solo's the new tribal chief at the moment. His big win over pinning Cody Rhodes, which I thought was interesting, surely sets up for Cody versus Solo at SummerSlam, I should think. Another bloodline war, and I think Roman will return possibly at SummerSlam randomly to help Cody, maybe because he's not happy with the direction the bloodline's gone in. Yeah, tribal war, if you like. So good stuff, great storytelling going on at the moment, and it's a massive thumbs up from me with WWE's content at the moment. Great event, and I look forward to the next one. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the show, and do you disagree with me with anything? Do you agree with me? Let me know. I like the positive and negative feedback. Please like the video, please share and subscribe to my content. I'm going to try and do a lot more in the coming weeks and months of all my stuff I do, as we have my love for wrestling, football and radio, as well as other things. And let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. Thanks folks, this has been Flash Talks.